Hi, welcome to Tailgate Talks.
My name is Aric and this is Tyson Martinmoss. We're both your agronomists here at FCS.
And this week we're going to be visiting with you guys about fungicides.
Live from a cornfield here in Sioux County. We're taking a look here at bugs a little bit, maybe to some diseases, and maybe one of the first things we should do when you're talking about using a fungicide is to maybe figure out if your hybrid's even going to be responsive to it.
Yeah, whoever you bought your seed from, your local agronomist or whoever, just reach out to them and ask them which varieties of yours would be the best to apply a fungicide to, because there is the response to fungicide score on a lot of these varieties. So
Winfield does a lot of research in that to figure out, if you get a hybrid that is susceptible to more diseases than others, or if they got root issues or anything like that.
And another thing, your corn on corn acres or your continuous corn, not a bad idea to put a fungicide out there, just because if you're gonna have a disease, you're gonna have a disease where there's corn's been the last few years.
Yeah. Also with putting fungicide on corn, this year and last year have been really bad years for rootworm beetles. I don't know if you guys saw it, last week we had a big wind event that blew over some corn on corn fields, and that was because the rootworms were actually eating the roots off, so it was a very unstable corn plant. And now that they all hatched, they're out and about right now, flying by us right here.
Yeah, they're kind of bugging us, so to speak, when we're filming this video.
That's a bad joke.
Yeah, that dad joke or a bad joke?
Both. But anyway, go ahead.
Also, with these last weather conditions, we've kind of had some hail going some spots, and when you had a little hail damage to your corn, it's never a bad idea to throw a fungicide out there and try to keep that overall plant health up.
Yeah, when you get that tissue broken open, that opens it up for adding in some diseases that get in through the air, and some bugs.
So Aric, what would you say the magic time to apply a fungicide? Like, when's the best time to do it?
Usually they say right at tassel time. We're standing in a field here. It's not quite ready to tassel. This is a shorter field right now, but tassel time you can. There are some that you can add or do it from like V10 to tassel or a little after, but if we're spreading or gonna put a fungicide out, especially on corn, you might want to think about putting an insecticide with it, just because it's an easy pass through the field.
Yeah, that's the beauty of these fungicides. You can throw an insecticide. I'm all about getting a free ride with some of these different herbicides and such, and if you want to, if you think it like a micronutrient or even a biological, they're all kind of play well in the tank with fungicides.
Exactly.
When choosing a fungicide, I know there's a bevy of different fungicides. What are some of the things that you'd consider?
Well, there are a lot of premixes now that come with strobilurins, triazoles, and SDHIs. So those are the three different types of modes of action against disease. And
it's your kind of just hedging your bet there. The more the better. And another thing to consider when selecting these fungicides is how long is it going to remain active in the plant. There's some that might get you 2 weeks of coverage, and there's some I've heard as long as 45 days. So kind of just hedges your bet again.
Well, and it comes with price point too there a little bit. Your cheaper ones are maybe not going to last as long as more expensive ones are going to have longer residuals on them, which protects the plant for that much longer.
Yes.
Well, now we got a bunch of rain, or it was kind of spotty throughout the area, but on average about 1 inch to 3 inches. The corn plant's growing again. The potential's still there. I wouldn't say top end potential, but we could still get a good yield. And if there's anything we can control right now, it's keeping the disease away from the corn.
Yep. This year's kind of showed us, why don't we control the stresses we can and let Mother Nature control everything else.
Exactly.
I guess if you have any questions about applying a fungicide, reach out to your local FCS agronomist. Otherwise, you can click the link in the description and find out who your local FCS agronomist is. Thank you for joining us, and have a great day. Hi, welcome to
Tailgate Talks.
Fail. Quiet on set. Quiet on set. Shield.